Hey, one of the things I want to speak upon in your journey of life, period. Granted, this channel was really on some, shout out to my 99, shout out to my 1%, but this channel was really on some independent, move independently, so you could be able to strive for the things that you want out of life. But along the lines of when you are striving for the things that you go for and you are doing these things, you can't be afraid to ask for help. There's nothing wrong with asking for help, let me say that. In the past, especially as men, just as human beings with our ego, we tend to want to do things on our own and not want to seem like we're weak when there's so much strength in being vulnerable, vulnerable with the right people, let's just say that. I seen for a fact in a lot of times the environments that I was put in, I didn't want to come off as a weak person or a person that couldn't do it by themselves, because then there was always some type of drastic reaction as far as me not being able to do things by myself and being afraid of just simply asking for help, and there's nothing wrong with that. And when I say it's strength and vulnerability, it's along the lines of just having an understanding of knowing that you can't do it all alone, and knowing that you're not all alone when it comes down to the tasks and things that you necessarily want to get done in life, whether it be down to your mental, physical, your health, spiritual. You can't do it all alone. I forget the young man's name, but shout out to You're Not Alone, because I really be up on his videos, and just his mirror, his mirror, like his channel name alone is like very, very powerful. You're not alone. Being able to strive and do things on your own is cool, because we all want to be able to, have the ability to take care of ourselves and be able to do the things that we want to do out of life and strive to do. But along this journey, it's just like sometimes it has to be put into other people's hands for it to be, truly taken care of, along the lines of, you probably do know how to drive a bus if it came down to it, but I'm gonna leave it to the bus driver. You probably do know how to drive a plane and fly a plane, but when it comes to traveling, you don't want to be in charge of everybody else's life, so you're gonna leave it up to the pilot that's truly trained. And that's a lot of things that you can use that analogy to result to a lot of things in life where we feel like we need to be in charge or have control over the situation. And that's one of the most, I'm gonna just go ahead and say that's one of the most, that's the softest shit that you can do, like thinking you could do everything on your own, especially like when in this world it revolves around people. So whether you don't want help or you feel like you'll never be in that position, life has a funny way of like truly humbling you to a point where you do need somebody to lead upon, and you do need somebody to lead you into a direction, or just have like a example of where you want to go in life, And in order to really have that example, you got to be looking at from other people's experiences. And it goes back to one of the videos that I'm about to drop, where it's like people experiences in their life, that's something that you can learn from, and that's a part of not doing everything on your own, I don't want to talk your heads off as far as, things that's on my mind right now, but that's something that was dropped in my soul as far as like you not having to do everything on your own. And truth be told, we're never alone. We always, wherever you look in life, there's always God, So that being said, I don't want to talk your heads off. This just a video about understanding that you don't have to do everything alone. and having that understanding of not being able to ask, you know what I'm saying, being able to ask for help, and knowing that there's strength in vulnerability. There's strength in knowing that you can ask somebody for help and lean upon somebody when you truly do need help. You know what I'm saying? Lean upon your brother, lean upon your mother, lean upon your father, you know what I'm saying? And it may feel like something that you don't necessarily want to do, but these things are like truly, truly a blessing. And I don't want to talk y'all heads off, but shout out to my 99ers. Shout out to my 1%. I love y'all so very much. And y'all enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. Love.